That's without really any breaks. Just constant Counter-Strike.
It was a bathroom break at one point, but that was about it. As there's actually going to be mollies on both sides here in the connector. NIP wanting to take control. This is the first time in quite a while we've actually seen Glaive or anyone on the Astralis try to resist this. We've seen Device as well fire off the shot. That is going to take down Forrest, who is lurking over there in the playground. So they've taken him down. That's really good control for Astralis. Again, that's really going to restrict NIP to only a few options for their actual take. So they'll be able to read into this quite nicely and rotate accordingly, as we can see now from the players at the back A site.
Device for the opening pick in this confrontation. He's got both of them, in actual fact, and he's only getting a fourth on top of it. Great work by the AWPer, finally.
Shouldn't be a fake. This will be it this time. There's a smoke towards Coffins, one towards Spawn. Flashes to go in. How do you hold this off? We'll see whether they have it, what it takes.
This boost is certainly one way to do so. You get the kill, you drop down. I'm still not convinced. I love that boost position, but a gap in the smoke, and Olaf's found two to the one that Device has pulled back for his team. Astralis, they're going to plant immediately as well. On the inside of the Coffin, smoke down, flash through. They can immediately catch off Dupree. They don't quite find him inside of it. Device, he gets Olaf before they can solve that problem. So now Dupree spars off against Dennis. JW falls to Device, and it's table's turn. It's now the advantage for, or temporarily, Astralis in the middle of all that. Somehow flushes stayed alive toward Nubox, but Astralis solved the riddle.
Very edge of it, and they do decide to take it more preservatively here, since it's still a close game.
Yeah, I think what you see there is very much an insight to Optic's mentality that the AWP is very important to them on the CT side of Train. They want to make sure Mixwell has the AWP. And as you say, it's really close. If they're at a massive deficit, maybe they go for a force. They maybe can still get something done in this round, although that being said, Astralis have came through and claimed the first 2 kills. Kirby on 1 health, and Device is low as well. But yeah, they just want to save up for that AWP and allow Mixwell to try and tee off on the CT side.
Oh my god!
For Mixwell, though, 2 of them come in. It probably won't be enough, but it looked good.
They forced his hand, and, well, they pay the price. However, Rush is going to sneak out, finding one more. Keep in mind, Kirby at 1 HP, Zipix at 25. They're both one-shottable. Oh my god! Rush just saw Kirby there for a second. The Z player, I think, no, he's going back into the B bomb site, actually, so he's still here. And as we can see, Kirby really just wasting Rush's time, but on the fallback, he loses his life. Now it's a 1v1 to close it back out again. Zipix, though, falling back. He does not have the Molotov, so he cannot safely stay tucked away here. But on the counter end of things, Rush doesn't have a kit, so he's got to be pretty quick to move up to the bomb site himself, try and start this defuse.
How are we even in this position where this clutch could be a possibility? Zipex planting the bomb and then actually going the wrong side. So he doesn't have that early peek, and for all he knows, Rush was holding down on the defuse. Fortunately for him, he wasn't and didn't have a kill.
So FaZe, they paid the bail bond for Nico. They got him out of the jail, and now the beast has been unleashed, and we'll see what he can do here on a new roster. For FaZe, they'll be starting off on the CT side there, so we won't get to see any of aggression yet. It's NIP that get to do it first off, and they're going to lead right over here into the B bomb site. Alu already picking up that first kill. He's going to have to do a little bit more than that one, though. He's fighting in a cage himself, but he's already got 3, now 4 kills, trying to go for the full ace, and he might just as well pull it off. I think his teammates are going to give him a little bit of room to work with. Exists the last man standing, but oh! Why did the map reload? What the heck? Let's get back in. What happened? I can't click continue. Oh no! Bad spectator password. What does that mean? Oh, what is that? What was that? We just got denied so hard.
See you on Reddit, Blue.
Oh man, that sucks. All right, well, quick break. We got to figure out what the heck just happened while we sort this out, guys. Enjoy some tunes. Sorry about that.
Aggressive he decides to be, but the bomb is going to come through Monsters. He works his way up sandbags. He's trying to clear corners, and he's got to know now that he's seen no one. It's going to be to the right. He doesn't. Steel again with the kill. Going to come back, and he's going to find Keo. Can he get another? He can. 4 kills for Steel in the round. Gives him a little bit of hope going into the second half. It's a massive power point for this retake.
It's almost the linchpin to try and play back in on this site. A lovely crossfire now set. Dennis just jumping up for a little bit of info. Spots out the players possibly towards Highway, and Crims can now play back in as well, just keeping himself safe by the bomb. And NIP are running out of time here and options already. Forrest gets his head taken off, and there we go. Finally a bit of a bite back. Exist is the one doing it. They do have a kit on Freiburg, so he's down to JW, and he knows the lineup. He's got a dig! JW with 2 big kills. He's buying time perfectly. But now the defuse again exists. Holds it down. It's his only option.
Remember Fallen saying that they should be ready and waiting to get into the next major. They came close, I have to say, for all things considered in E-League, but not quite. And that seems to be the story of this team in many ways. Glaive tagged up, backed off. 6 HP on the Deagle. They'll turn their attentions to B instead. And this is smart because they've got less players to take down the site. They've got a decent crossfire set. And Lucas is stepping out with the AK, sprays down 3, looks for a 4th, doesn't quite get it, has to go to the pistol, now he will. And Steel deprives him of the ace, but immediately outside the door, looks for more, Device goes down. He did pick up a kill to give Xyp9x further chances, but a 1 versus 3. Tight angle to play on the site, AK in hand and looking toward top middle as JW positions, that'll lock him down. If he plays this correctly with the boxes as the smoke dissipates, he may find more, gets one through it, Olaf down, and he'll transfer into pit, so he's got a bit of a chance still as the angle starts to favor. But watch the trade. If he goes for Crims, JW should jump over, finds Crims. JW's not close enough. It's only 30 HP. He goes immediately to the site instead. And Xyp9x doesn't have the lineup. He's tapped at JW. He's not staying on it. AWP in hand, though. And how does the smoke play? Because JW's watching the right side. This time, surely. Stays on it, not quite. Goes to the pistol, and Xyp9x pulls back against 3-4 in the round.
Like 1.
2 flashes and a HE to play with for Optic. 2 Mag 7s. It's going to have to be up close and personal, and that's where Tarek is trying to run in Pop Dog. Does spot a couple players coming through. This is not a position that's tailor-made for the Mag 7, and he's going to get flanked from the side. Down he goes to the hands of Xyp9x, and it's looking like this very much laboured map of CS is going to go the way of Astralis. Mixwell on the site, and Hiko, last 2 remaining CTs. The bomb is going to get planted. In actual fact, Mixwell does get 2 kills, so he's opened this back up for Hiko to maybe pull off a huge clutch, but the Max 7 is all that he has. He's been spotted, and it's only a matter of time before he gets fragged.
Yeah, Hiko is being whittled down 1 by 1. At the end of the day, Xyp9x, again, very fitting that he would end up with a 4K again.
4. 1 smoke towards Crims, the other on Flusher. They can make something happen towards B here. And Keo is the man on this site. You can imagine maybe Olaf going to try and play around time, work back in if they can get a bomb down, but no. They set up the smokes, and they head back around towards A.
They're just trying to pull someone away from this A bomb site. It didn't work, though, so they don't have knowledge that Nico's here. When does Olaf Meister pounce? Is Nico going to peek out towards ladder room? He is. He can't. Oh, there it is. He lands the second one. Corinne's coming out a little bit late. He had the rifle as well. Flusha has one now, but a missed shot from Nico. Olaf can't capitalize, and he's still just holding his ground, waiting for his teammates to get here. Now it's all 3 members of FaZe outside. Does Olaf have any more magic? And he does. One more, but Nico. That's why they picked him up an ace in this round.
Well, he knew it, but it didn't matter in the end. Forrest will get it, but Flusher holding the angle, waiting for that push to remain. Exist might fall into this trap, and he does. Now it's the 1v1. Flusher against Forrest. Well, he doesn't quite go into the doorway, but it will at least stop the run out, and now the defuse full as you like. Flash comes in, but Forrest doesn't move, but it doesn't matter.
The sandbags. But Freiburg has called this one. Is he going to see Xyp9x peeking up there? UMP at this range is absolutely savage, especially considering that Xyp9x only has 52 health to play with. But he's made a move towards Graffiti. He gets spotted, though. Freiburg definitely saw a pixel, and I feel like if he had a kit, he'd full defuse from this point. That's the unfortunate set of circumstances for him. Going to throw out the Molotov and go for that defuse. Xyp9x is going to be peeking from heaven. Oh, what a shot from Freiburg to the head. And he has enough time to defuse. We're going to another overtime.
Oh my goodness. They bring it back after having to deal with a technical difficulty into double OT. And now they not only do it again, but they're going to do it.
Alex said that.
Was it Alex that said
Yes.
that? Okay, I've yet to see it. That's why I'm questioning.
I haven't seen it yet either.
'Cause that seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah, that would make sense. But like in that kind of scenario, I think Olaf got a little bit more than he was granted. Like the fact that
Oh, for sure. The second kill through the
Yeah.
gap, 100%. I'm just saying, for the very beginning of the play, that boost to me still seems like it has some benefits that are a little bit one-sided. Obviously, we're talking through this round. Pistol, straightforward. You all saw it. 11-11. Astralis, great. Walk.
I said this before too, that's the third 1v2 he's lost, where and I think in all 3 of them he's killed 1 of 2 of the players, but then he failed on the last one, so this is kind of going to be getting a little bit frustrating for him now. Astralis, they'll go for a fast execute over here towards the inner bomb site. They've already found impact there on outer too. Hiko's only going to trade 1 kill, so this is fast control for Astralis on inner, and I don't even really know if Optic's going to be able to try and contest this. They're moving in towards it, but it's going to be rough with smokes and everything else already being applied, and Astralis, you know, very secure in their post-plant positions already.
Astralis with the plant, yeah, and as you highlighted, Optic, no, they don't want any part of this, but they could have a wild Glaive appearing who's going to try and take these weapons away. They line up, and Glaive gets them both. Oh, the nightmare Optic.
Over here towards the over here towards Graffiti. They do try to push towards that, but Pit puts a nice stop to not only Glaive pushing through, but Dupree as well. Both kind of get destroyed, and well, it's going to open up the pathway to a B hit if they want to go for it.
Oh man, Nippo just running away with this pistol round so far. They're already on the site. Device and Zipex are close nearby with their USPs, but down goes Zipex, and Device isn't going to be lasting a whole lot longer. Nip with a flawless pistol round.
The gap of, but they have 4 alive, or 5 alive even, excuse me, so they've kept every player standing from either side here, so interesting and a tough retake now for FaZe.
Yeah, and there's no utility on FaZe, and also no one peeking from Fnatic. So, I mean, they're going to wrap around. 2 players are going to be flanking in Z. Kerrigan's watching for it, but they can't spend a lot of time on this, and this round might just be over. Yeah, Flusha is cleaning things up. Dennis hasn't even been tested. There's another kill for Flusha and FaZe. They go for a retake, and nothing comes of it. Alu's going to be the one to try and entry into this site, looking for someone to peek at Toxic Barrels. There's bolts with the first, but a good trade.
Yeah, fantastic trade. Steel now has to find the impact. He's got to make something happen here for his side, but already Rain being able to isolate someone is just huge for him. Still has to respond. He's trying to, but the crossfire, the pinch is in play, and Alu didn't get the shot, but Rain did. Perfectly fine. 3v2 now, 30 seconds, and the bomb yet to cross. Kio's now got himself in towards a little bit more of an active position in this one, and he can't see it either. Crouched underneath, the bomb goes down. FNX playing from ABC, bomb planted. Retake is going to be a hell of a tough ride now.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. It's all on FNX. He has to find Rain here. Rain's got 3 kills, and the timing's not with him. Nice play from Rain. Henny, you might just want to save. So what kind of a tactic? If they can get into a bomb site and get the plant down, those ops are going to be very, very difficult to retake, and it's looking like it's going to be very, very fast towards the B bomb site. Actually, they come down ladder, and Rain's going to get all 3. Holds down the trigger. He's not blind whatsoever. That's 2.